We once had a dog named Tony who did such a smart thing one could think a dog can do. I've lived most of my childhood in a home in a compound near the town, 448 Nara Street, Punta, Ormoc City. My first home, and still my big time home. I have had a second home too, Alta Vista, where my grandparents live. It was very provincial as it was situated in a mountain beside the city. With Tony, we would casually go to our grandparents, me and him in the back of our 4x4 car. That for a lot of times. One night, it just happened. Tony grew tired of my mom's scolding, and I don't know why, but my mom was always at the edge when it comes to our dog being noisy barking all night. That night, we realized he escaped from his leash, left us nowhere to be found. It was our dog's dramatic fleeing. For days, he was gone, giving us the assumption that he's never gonna come back, at least to us, because news came. He was seen in our second home, where my grandparents live, where you had to traverse through the city and a steep passage to the mountain. A smart dog he was. For all the times our family have come and gone between the two places, Tony just had this extraordinary, well, I could say magical ability to memorize 5 kilometers worth of distance. Maybe through smell? I guess that's what dogs are good at, aren't they? Even though it was just my second home, Alta Vista was something. The mini forest in the back that my old grandpa made back when he was young. The swing that we made pillared by 2 trees, where we'd stay there to visit the wide landscape of our city. And knowing Ormoc, the bay, and the sunset was the best. We harvested pineapples, we climbed all the trees, and ate all the bounty fruits. A sense of smell. A sense of smell. Or perhaps, in a deeper sense, a sense of belongingness, of comfort, away from the pain of whips and endless scolding. Tony ventures and eagerly finds somewhere he can stay, where he can feel that he is home, a place where there is warmth, a place where there is no more needless pain to be felt. I feel this certain familiar thing about reality as you grow up. That next stage kind of thing where you realize the happy days are over. Suffering that doubled from the happiness felt yesterday. Apartment bills, the pressure of making money after college, the crisis of deciding which path to set your foot onto. And you finally got a job. You start a strict lifestyle and thought maybe this reset will finally fix your life. But then sometimes when you go home from your shift, the thoughts suddenly come in. Why do I feel scolded every day like how Tony felt that night? I still want everything for my mom. I still have a big future that awaits. But what is this emptiness I feel inside me? Where do I heal? Where do I exist when there is no home left for me to stay? You and your 2 black hole eyes devour all the papers and machines in this metropolitan city. Your voice is the music in the city of endless traffic, the harmony that beats the noise of eternal construction sites. A touch of your skin is my revelation. A single stare from you is my day of reckoning. And I can build a religion out of bare dreams that speak of you. I could forget everything just so I can be free to be lost with you, to spend eternity with you in unknown gardens and on the farthest lands. And I could give up what's in store for me in this big world and all the potential versions of me that awaits to be realized if you accept the home I have built in my heart, in my mind, and in my soul. I don't have the great sense of smell like how Tony managed to walk the exact path from Punta to Alta Vista, but I have this sense of belongingness and comfort and home that I only see in you, feel in you, strong enough that can walk me through the path that leads to your door.